Hello, welcome. This is another video related to fear and anxiety, of course. What is it that is bringing you anxiety? Is it the need to be someone? Is it the need to become something? Is because you feel that you are apart from the world? You are fearful because of the news, because everything is going bad? Is because you're lacking something? Is because you're missing something? It's everything about the mind. It's everything about the mind. Your mind. I want to create this statement with you all. I don't want to focus so much on the author, but this statement, it says, he who masters himself becomes ruler of the world, for the chaos outside is only a reflection of the chaos within, and the throne of power is built first in the silent chambers of the soul. The light you seek does not descend from the heavens, it rises from the depths of your own being. Awaken the fire within, and the darkness shall flee without battle. Death is not an ending, but a doorway. Those who fear it are still bound to form. Those who understand it walk freely between worlds. As above, so below. As within, so without. The universe mirrors the mind, and the mind shapes the universe. Know this, and you become a co-creator with the gods. Speech is magic, thought is power, silence is mastery. The wise speak only when their words carry the weight of creation. Time is a river, but consciousness is the swimmer. The awakened are carried by its current. The awakened move against it. The body is a temple, but the mind is the altar. Keep both pure, and the divine will dwell within you. Seek not truth in books alone, for the living tablet is written in your spirit. Read yourself, and you will know the cosmos. Those who conquer fear inherit eternity, for fear is the last chain of the soul. Lovely. I truly love it. This part of the universe mirrors the mind, and the mind shapes the universe. That is not an ending, but a doorway. Krishna said, Jesus kind of say that the same thing, and I'm here to say the same thing to you in my videos. But there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. You will see those words in the Bible many times. And what is it? Because perhaps those words are dedicated to the people who suffer the most, those who are in fear, not the illusions around the person. Of course not. They need to behave like an illusion. But yes, if you continue watching the news, which are companies, right? They decide what they want to put on the news and just show to the world, and you're suffering from a company You're suffering from producers. That's not the way. So you should be very careful on what you allowed to enter your mind. That is so important, because your mind does shape reality. So what brings you clarity? What brings you peace? That is so important. And stay away from losers. Stay away from the takers. Those who are not going anyway. Those who take from your time, from your energy. That is like a very important lesson to keep in mind. That is something that I learned from myself. Honestly, at this moment of time, I don't care being alone, because I learned to be alone. Now that I learned to be alone, I can of course enjoy the company of others, but it's not that I depend of its conditioning. And we do suffer from anxiety, and I do know this is because we expect so much from the future, from life. We are expecting from life to change. We are scared of what other people may think of us. But if I say to you that that is an illusion, and if you understand it, you should feel better. You should feel better because you know the truth. So condition your mind, spend time with yourself, find a way to love yourself, and perhaps after 3 years, 4 years, and you realize it, man, I don't need anything, I don't need approval, I love myself so much. Like, life is so perfect, I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody for give me approval. That is the most beautiful thing that can happen to you. I'm telling you. Because we are always behaving by approval. Trust me. Trust me. I know this. So you become more confident. You don't care too much about anything. And it doesn't mean that you're not in the world. I mean, for example, you're a person that is like me, very compassionate, right? I do care about other people. That's why I do these projects, right? That's why I like to teach people about fears and anxiety, because I really do care. But I have learned to detach from it. I have learned to do my part, to first take care of myself, right? I'm okay, I'm 100%, I want to take care of others. If myself is not okay, it's pointless to go and try to help others, right? And then it comes, and this is just something that I want to mention because this happened to me, that even though I have been sharing these ideas, these videos on fear and anxiety, and I was hoping, oh man, I really hope that they are catching my ideas. They are feeling so released. But I have to give myself some conclusions into my mind that it's not up to me, and I can live with that. I am giving my best, and I can die now, right? I don't care. I give my best, and I am satisfied with it. Even though if I don't receive anything, even though if it's not being received as expected, you see, What I mean? Because otherwise that could be conditioning, or you are giving yourself pressure, or you are expecting something. And it's not that you're not compassionate enough. No, you're doing your part, you just let it go. Now, the most important thing is that you live every single minute however you like. Wait. However you like. However you like. However you like. For example, I decided to record this video and I want to give my presence here in this moment until I decided this is it. This is enough for this video. I am going to, after a cooking, for example, I want to do some push-ups. I want to eat something. I want to. If you can live with your satisfaction, with your excitement about life, that is the best part. And how is that you get there? Sometimes we are in these loops of thought, and as I said in my previous video, it's about sometimes giving conclusions to the mind, otherwise the mind will continue. Otherwise the mind will continue all the time. It will continue all the time. So find yourself to give it a conclusion to the mind and say, and just say, this is it, come on. We already know what reality is this. We already know that the mind always stops. So as Lord Krishna, he said, it's better to have your mind as an ally. And I realized this, as Bob Proctor, he also said that it never shuts down. The mind always continues, and I have found out this for myself. I do remember some years ago I have other, let's say, internal dialogue going into my mind on my own. Now this internal dialogue continues, but it's different. The thoughts are different. The feeling have changed because of the thoughts, right? So yes, it's important that you condition your mind. So important. But you need to remember that the internal dialogue will continue. So it's important that you just sometimes just observe it, to don't do anything, to realize that this is life. Life is like this. Those thoughts are always coming. And it's important that you heal from things of the past. So important, so important, because many ideas of fear and anxiety, those are coming from unhealed circumstances, traumas, fears, I don't know. And the funny thing is that you're already healed. It's just an idea of the mind that you're not healed. You're already healed. Yes. So anxiety and fear. You need to condition your conscious mind, because eventually those ideas fills the subconscious mind. And by you feeling your subconscious mind, you get a new identification of yourself. Now you identify with somebody that is very confident, barely experiencing fears in life, but you know how to face them. You know how to approach life. So condition is always the best thing to understanding that you are the creator of your own reality. You are. And so if you continue watching the news, watching social media, I'm not saying that it's bad, but you need to watch yourself. You need to understand yourself. It's your life. Remember, as I said, You're not behind. The world is behind of you. It's not about anybody out there. It's about you. It's always have been about you. And we need you. Actually, we need you. So what do you want me to say? You got this. You already did it. You already did it. You already did it. And I am so proud of you because you have been you already transformed yourself and you left behind fear and anxiety. No more. You did it. I know that you did it because I did. Yes, I do know that I can comment of the things that I did, but that is just my specifics. As I said, I review other individuals, Lord Krishna, so important to me, so deep to me, Jesus Christ, Bob Proctor, Bruce Lee. I got other names, but what I'm trying to say is that they are explaining the way, the same way that I'm giving to you right now. Of course, with my own words, in my own experience, but at the end of the day, is you applying the way. Because in the way, you will realize that how is it, and you tell me, how is it that is the exterior? It's being nice to you. You can control the exterior. Many things you cannot control, and you won't. You won't be able. So you need to accept that. And Miyamoto Musashi, like this, I got it. Miyamoto Musashi, just accept reality as it is, accept everything as it is, surrender to your life. And I'm gonna be honest with you all, perhaps the most strength, the most powerful thing that I have done in my entire life, and those who really understand this, it got it, is that surrender could be the most powerful thing that you can do. Just trusting the universe. Don't forcing anything. Surrender to life. Life knows better than you. And it's in the trying to control life that we suffer from anxiety and from fears, because it's not natural. You shouldn't be trying to control anything because you can't. So when you stop the controller to control anything, is when things start moving. I am Oscar Mario. Thank you.